It's a mess.
Dang, we literally have all sorts of things. Look at this, you got $1,200 down the drain. Before this video gets started, guys, I do want to announce that we just dropped our newest giveaway, the Trackhawk plus the Hellcat Charger combo giveaway, plus 50 grand in cash going to one lucky person. And this time we did it more epic than before, and we will go over all the details towards the end of this video. And there is only 3 weeks from start to finish for your chance to take this whole entire setup home right there. Plus, we are running the highest multiplier right now on the website, so don't miss out. Check out all the official rules. Check out goonzquad.com, get automatically entered, and you might be the one. I was gonna see if you can give me a price on a whole entire frame.
Wheels, cold air, exhaust, bumpers. We got so much sick stuff.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we are gonna be rebuilding that wrecked Ford Raptor R right there. And the main reason why we bought that sucker was because the first time we drove one, we absolutely fell in love. So we knew we had to have another one. And of course, we are having some delays with some of our more foreign projects, which we will be going over what's delaying us, what's slowing us down over there here in a bit. But another thing is, this is an American-made vehicle, which parts should not be a problem to get. So we're excited about that. It'll be a quick rebuild, plus we can fully customize it to our liking. And on top of that, we got an amazing deal on it. So anyways, let's get into the video. Let's roll the delivery day footage. Dang, Raptor R. Oh man, there we go. Dang, this thing is trashed. Not the sunroof. Well, that's the most important thing. It's there, there's a motor. All right, power's on.
No carro.
Oh, there's I didn't check the oil, but the drive shaft is completely missing. Somebody removed it. Oh, it's in the back? Alrighty. It looks like there is oil in here. Perfect. This Raptor R right here, definitely a little bruised up, but you know what, guys? Before we get into it, I don't want to leave you guys hanging on some of our other projects, so let's hop inside right quick. So we ended up ordering all the parts for this Rolls Royce from the dealership, and there's not a crazy lead time, but there is 4 parts that are a minimum of 12 weeks just back order. So we got the shock tower that we really can't get. We also got this frame piece right here, that piece, and this piece right here as well, which we are working with 2 dealers, one in the US, one in the UK, and that's basically what they're telling us right now. So we're gonna try to do some more deep research. Maybe we can find somebody with a parts car that has these parts, but that's just sometimes how it is with these high-end cars. The center project is one that we think about every single day, and we really hate to put this one on pause, but just the caliber of this project is just above any other project that we've ever worked on. And we actually got a majority of it done right here. And we got a bunch of parts that are here at the shop since the last video that we posted on this, plus a lot more are on the way. So really, really soon, guys, we'll be back on this project and we'll be a lot closer to having it just 100%. And as for the Aston Martin, a lot of you guys want us to crush it, burn it, and I'm with you guys there, but we're gonna end up getting that sucker fixed. We're still in the search of a parts car. So like we mentioned, buying individual parts is going to be more than what the car is worth. So really rare to find a parts car with just a perfect front end, smashed rear end, but we are working on it. Back on the Raptor R, let's show you guys what we're dealing with and what we're going to have to do to get this sucker fixed up. So it looks like this thing completely just rolled on its side and slid. It also says roof damage right here, which the roof actually looks to be intact. Just the actual glass on top just got destroyed. And you can even see like some little pieces of asphalt that are still gooey right there. That is crazy right there. Maybe he wrecked on some fresh asphalt, just caught too much grip or something. went on his side. That's what I'm seeing here.
That's what I'm seeing as well. I mean, he slid a good bit to do all this damage right there.
We're gonna have to replace this whole entire cab side, which we've done it before, and I think it's all rivets and glue, so we're not afraid of that. We're gonna have to replace 2 doors on this side. The whole bed side also has to get replaced, and a little bit of the suspension is tweaked on the front right corner over there. But we also got to replace the fiberglass fender, the fiberglass hood, probably the headlight, the bumper, the grill. Hopefully we don't have to do any framework, because I know these Ford frames are pretty dang tough. So that would be awesome if it's all nice and straight. The apron seems to be straight there as well. So I think we just got a bunch of body panels, cooling system that we got to replace, and some suspension that we got to straighten, dude.
Hey, you made it sound simple.
Sounds simple, right? But actually it's just going to be a lot of time consuming work. But I'm excited because we can get the parts probably in a couple days. Next day, we already ordered a bunch of stuff. So I'm just pumped about being able to have nothing slow us down,
Hey,
dude.
they're made here in Michigan, man, a couple hours away.
Literally,
We
let's
can
drive over there,
we
dude.
can go over there.
Get a door. We also need this door right here, which in pictures it didn't look damaged, but you could literally get doors from a F-150, 250, 350, 450. Get them from Pop's truck.
550.
Same color and all.
Dude, they're exactly the same from 2019 to now, dude. It's wild.
Yeah, that is pretty crazy. But this side, definitely a lot better. I think this is the only good door. We also got a good bedside here, and we got a good tailgate. And in the bed here, we got a drive shaft. I don't know why it's not attached, but hey, at least we got it. So moving into the interior, what do we have up in here, dude?
I don't even know. It's a mess.
Dang, we literally have all sorts of things. Look at this, you got
Look at that.
airsoft up in here.
Crazy.
Dude, that is pretty cool. They got mouthpiece, got random parts.
Dang,
What is
dude. We got football plays.
What if it was a coach?
Dude, let's run the ransack, dude. Wait, where'd this truck come from?
I think Texas, dude.
That's not even Dallas Cowboy plays right there, man. You better hide
For
that.
sale. Hey, for sale, guys.
crazy.
Right there.
Got a light in this thing, dude. That is wild. I mean, there's just so much. Got some sold stickers, probably like somebody that sold cars or sold houses or something like
Something like somebody that was a jack of all trades, because they got everything for everything up
that.
in
Exactly,
here, dude.
dude. That is wild.
Let's move up to the front. So, of course, all the airbags are deployed other than the dash, which that's good. Dash is not damaged.
Dude, easily. I mean, that's a tough one right there. But, dude, everything's pretty good. I mean, I did notice like a broken button here, which that should be an easy piece to replace and stuff like that. The seat airbags are blown. Definitely gonna need to like either sew these up or possibly even replace them. And I believe the headrests have speakers in them, dude.
Dude, yeah, I think they do. That's pretty sweet
That is
right there.
awesome.
Glass only busted up front. I wonder if we could just buy that by itself.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Instead of buying the whole thing, buy the front glass. But we'll look into that later. I mean, other than that, man, roof airbags, driver airbag, knee airbag right there. This knee airbag didn't blow, so it's good right here. And I did notice like a bunch of antenna wires and like antennas up there. I believe they had like a radio here because there's like a bracket and there's like a post right here. Maybe one of those laptop mounts.
Yeah, laptop holder. But you
All
don't need
sorts
that
of
because look at this, dude.
What do you got here?
Boom. That's your laptop holder right there.
You got all, that's awesome, man. I completely forgot how the Raptors are on the inside, dude.
They're sick on the inside. You got that massive screen right there. What is that? Not a fishing pole.
And it got some
What
lure.
the lure?
Dang, we're ready to go,
Dude,
dude.
ready to skip and pull out a big one.
Dude, that is awesome. We're gonna leave that there until we're done with the truck, dude.
That's right there. But I mean, one scary thing that I did notice on this side is the dash has like a dent in it. I don't know if that's like a separate piece or what.
Maybe you can fix that. Maybe with like a heat gun or something like that, you know?
Yeah, we'll
Pop it right
definitely
out.
try it out. Look at this. You got a fidget pin box up in here. You got some rounds.
Dude,
Is this a secret
that's what I'm
agent's
saying. Got
vehicle?
all sorts of stuff and random chargers. Dude, we need to clean this thing up. This is the thing is filthy.
Yeah, let's cut these airbags out and let's get this thing rid of all these gadgets.
Dude, let's do it.
Watch.
No way. No way, Pops. Pops with a score. What are those called? Maui Jim.
See?
Dang. You didn't see those?
See?
That right there is much better. We got airbags out of the way. We got all the glass vacuumed up, and it's gonna kind of just give us a better visual of what's going on in here, and it's gonna allow us to just get in and out of this thing much easier once we get this sucker started and driving, because we need to kind of drive this thing around to work on it. So what do you say, dude? Let's
Dude,
some
something. It
fuses.
could be a fuse. It could be something major. We don't know, but we definitely need it to be driving.
Yeah, let's check a few things in that engine bay. I feel like it's something simple because, you know, Fords are pretty easy to
And
work
it turns
on.
over. You
Turns
know what
over. It's either fuel, spark, ignition.
battery.
No, it's got ignition, right?
I mean? Fuel, spark, or voltage.
One of those. We got Pops here, so he can let us know for sure. What? No way, Pops.
Yeah.
Dang. Pop scored $289 worth of glasses.
Sunglasses. So there you go. You got good sunglasses now.
Very nice.
Can I see them?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, dang. Those are nice.
If you want to put them down there.
No, these are really sweet, Pops. No, I think you keep them, Pops. When you take them to when you go to the farm, pop them on.
Oh, my. Yeah,
There
thank
go.
you.
How can we check if it's getting fuel?
There's a fuel line right there. We can just pop it.
Pop it off, hit the ignition. All right, let's try that first. Gotta diagnose this thing. I feel like it's definitely like either a sensory issue or a fuel issue.
Oh, that's a double band fuel clamp thingy, my bobber.
Maybe it's even a ground, dude.
Could be.
Ground fuse, or it could be like a fuel pump fuse or something.
Oh man,
No labels.
It's not like the good old days.
I heard fuel kind of kick in. All right, give her a crank. Whoa! No way! What'd you do?
Nothing. Like I said, it probably wasn't started whenever it rolled over, so I guess it's sitting on all fours and us cutting it on a few times. Sounded
Are you
good.
serious? Why didn't it start on the trailer though?
I don't know. Maybe it didn't. We didn't pump. I didn't like pump fuel good in it. 'Cause
Dude.
I doubt people try starting this thing.
This thing sounds good for a stock exhaust.
Let me go ahead and.
Fire it up again. Little puff of smoke. Nothing crazy. Dang. Dude, that is sick right there.
Oh,
What was that?
I was putting in reverse and neutral and drive. I was gonna see if it did anything.
Yeah, I don't know if it liked that. It's not leaking. Dude, we can now put that drive shaft back in.
You put the drive shaft in. I think it'll drive.
This thing will be ripping.
Do a burnout.
Put her neutral. To stay in neutral while exiting vehicle, select the M button. 30-minute neutral mode enabled. We got the drive shaft in. This wheel right here spins freely, but that one right there is locked up.
Oh, it's broken. Look at the back of it.
go.
Yeah.
See if it spins.
Oh yeah, she's good. Let me loosen it all the way.
So the Raptor R is alive and running, and we got it in the garage where we're gonna start ripping into this thing. And I think we're gonna start with just the front end for now because it's kind of the most important. It's got all this stuff going on over here. It's got some good damage. And we already actually ordered a bunch of these front end parts that are in at the dealership. So we'll pick it up today. But there could have been some pieces that we might have missed, which we already noticed. So that's kind of the most important thing, is to just order all this stuff. And also another important thing, even though we did say that this thing probably doesn't have any frame damage, it could be slightly off. So once this stuff is torn apart, we're gonna measure some points and we're gonna see if this thing needs to go up on the frame machine. So let's get into this sucker, let's rip it apart and see what we're working with.
So check it out, guys. So the front end of the Raptor R is torn apart, and I did it all in my socks, man. Look at that, dude. Woo!
Brother,
Hey.
what the heck are those?
Sock shoes right here.
I can't believe it.
Gotta let my feet breathe. But anyway, look at that spread right there. That's all the damaged parts in the front, or most of them. And we're pretty much gonna need all these new parts right here.
I think we got almost all this right here waiting for us at the dealership. So I'm excited to go on over there.
And we did make a list of like all the extra stuff, like the intercooler for the supercharger. We didn't know that was busted. The little shroud stuff right here. That's all gonna need to be new. But anyways, the most important thing is the frame. And if it's off, and it's off. I mean, we checked it with our new trim gauge, threw a little line here and there, and then on the frame rail. So this bar right here looks like it was pushed over a little bit and pushed back. As you can tell, this is supposed to be flat. It just kind of got pushed back a little bit. You see, that one's perfect, dude.
Yes, sir.
And you can see right here, there's like a little hump right here. So that means it kind of went this way, which that is, I think, a simple fix on the frame machine. Literally just pull it back, pull it that way, get it right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the only thing that I'm worried about is how the heck are we going to remove that right there once we kind of immobilized it, you know?
You really need the frame machine, because this Ford built tough, you know what I mean? It's a tough truck to pull, you know?
Yeah, these frames are going to be pretty tough, but we could maybe pull it off with a skid steer and forklift.
Maybe we'll have to bring the big excavator or something like that. And this front, I think they call this a frame bracket. This holds the bumper. This one kind of got pushed in and bent up a little bit. I think you can buy these new. They're very simple. 3 welds, 1, 2, 3. We'll slap a new one on there. As for the frame rails themselves, they look pretty straight. You know?
Yep, yeah, that should be honestly just pretty much it for the framework. It's pretty nice, honestly, how all this got removed.
Simple.
It's a simple build right here.
Pretty simple. It's crazy how this big old, you know, V8 just like tucked back there, but you know what? That's a good thing that they did that.
Might as well get to this supercharger and
Port
that sucker while we're at it.
Dremel, we can port it out a little bit. But anyways, I say we grab a trailer, grab a truck, go to the dealership, see what we got. Woo!
Shoot, dude, I don't know if they're gonna let you in the dealership with those.
Might kick me out.
No shoes, no service.
Dang, I didn't even think about that. I might have to take my dogs out.
so we're back from the Ford dealership and we got a ton of parts for the Raptor R. We got the whole entire cab side right here. We got all of the airbags. We didn't unbox them because we're gonna save that for probably the last thing that we repair on the Raptor R. We got the radiator support. I thought we forgot it, but we do got it there. And we got the whole entire cooling system, condenser, radiator, intercooler. We got fenders and the bedside. And we got a bunch of random stuff that we ordered from eBay as well that we're gonna need, like the mirror. We got a hood and we got some headlights that we haven't unboxed, but that'll be for later. Right now, the most important part is this cab side right here, because this is literally gonna be the most time consuming, the most biggest task on our hand. We've done this before and I know it's just a lot of work, but I think we need to focus on the most difficult thing, and then we can focus on framework, the front end, putting all that stuff together, you know, the bedside as well. So I think right now we need to probably take apart a few more little things on the Raptor before we work on getting this swapped in, right?
Oh yeah, I think we're gonna just go ahead and remove the fenders, the doors, and I think we have to remove the whole bed, which we gotta do anyway, so might as well.
That's right, yeah. In order to actually work on the back side of this cab, the bed has to be off. So let's remove a few more things and prepare for this new panel. All right, so we're getting this sucker tore apart pretty quick. Honestly, pretty easy to remove, even like the bed. The doors, of course, just popped off the fenders. And we did find something pretty dang scary. We already made some phone calls to V-Tuned and also the dealership. We'll go over that a little bit later. I think the main concern is definitely this side still right here. But we kind of ran into another little issue over here. So we got the windshield removed because we are going to be actually hitting some spot welds in this area where the windshield was on. And now we got to remove this back glass. But I think from what I remember previously where we did a cab side, I think there's no way to really properly remove this glass without breaking it, because it's just so just a tight spot right here, and all like the mechanical stuff is right here for the opening of this glass. So it's going to be really difficult to remove this sucker without breaking it, if it's even possible. So I think what we might have to do is actually bust it, which sucks because I think, do you remember how much this glass was?
$300?
Yeah, right, dude. I think it was like $1,200 or something. So we might have to bust this $1,200 glass right here and buy a brand new one, just so we could replace, or that way we could get to the spot welds to replace this cab side right here. So let's try to figure something out. Of course, we are gonna attempt to remove it without breaking it first, but if you guys see it break, don't worry about it. We have to do what we gotta do. All right, so David thinks he's onto something.
I'm gonna try to bend it at a 90-degree angle, like this much, where it slides in the crack. Just cuts the glass out from the outside. Like, everything's worth a try. Wait, who welds the blade? Like half an inch right here. Not even touching the glue.
What? Are you? Hey, that's a myth.
What do you want?
Oh, pops with the socket.
Try it. That's not gonna bust it.
You don't think so?
No, I'll try it. It ain't gonna bust it. It won't bust it. Try that. Right at the glass.
Nah.
Oh, you didn't hit the glass. Right, we need a vacuum cleaner.
$1,200 down the drain.
$1,200 made from the dealer. Aftermarket.
All right, you got to buy it now since you broke it. Son. Whoa. Look at that.
So the final step in order to pop this entire cap side off, guys, is to grind down this nice seam that runs along the whole side of the roof. It almost looks like a laser weld or something else. It's really soft metal. I even like chiseled it off right there. That's how soft it really is. So the grinder should grind it down, no problems, and it should just pop right off. And also, we're gonna try to stay away from the roof because we don't wanna damage it. And I think the paint is good. So if we can save the paint without painting it, that'll be awesome. And on top of that, once we pop this off, I'm really interested to see what's going on behind this thing. Hopefully we don't have any extra work.
Old skin on the side of a Raptor R. Anybody want it?
So fix it. Now you can fix it from the inside and put it back on.
There you go. That's what we should have done. This is where the main impact was, and it actually looks like it's not dented. Just looks like a little bit of scratches right there. Of course, we didn't damage the roof at all, so that was really good. This section right here seems to be perfectly intact. No like dents or anything. Bottom rail right there is perfect. Center section right there is perfect. Also, the back section is perfect as well. No dents to even like this stuff right here. That is awesome, because if we had to change any of these inner pieces, that would have been a ton of work right there. So we got to get off all of this old panel bond. We got to just prep it, get it nice and sanded, and then we are going to glue that piece back on. And we're going to throw a bunch of new self-piercing rivets. There's going to be a ton of them. So let's try to get it on, and then we can move on to some other important repairs. Alrighty guys, so this side is finally fully installed. It's actually the next day. That was a ton of rivets, and that gun that we were using right here, this sucker is heavy. What does it weigh, about 25 pounds? It'll wear on you a little bit after throwing down. How many rivets did we throw down? Like 200?
Yeah, over 200, I think.
But it looks amazing. We did the panel bond. Look at the back sides of these rivets right here, dude. You can't even tell that those are like installed. They look like they were installed at the factory.
They're original. And we got the Ford actual
yeah, so they are
tips.
Ford original rivets.
Yeah.
Exactly. We got V-Tuned here. He's about to inspect something else, but what do you think of this repair right here?
That looks, oh yeah.
You're the professional.
After this, I think you guys are the professional now.
But yeah, it looks really good. Everything just fell right into place. There was no damages behind it. So literally just the outer skin.
So was this thing like a full rollover? Or?
I think it just rolled on its side, and then I don't know. I think it ran into something too. The frame rails.
Definitely hit something and probably flipped on its side and slid.
Yeah, so that's why V-Tuned is out here today, because we want to show you guys and show him the damage that we found on this frame rail that we didn't see until we took off the fender. And it's somewhere in this section. V-Tuned, try to pinpoint it. See if you can find it.
I see it right there.
Dude, that's pretty nasty right there.
Oh my goodness.
So that frame rail, it pretty much the whole front end went over, right? Or maybe one rail just went over this way.
That's weird. I mean, was the suspension damage on this side?
No,
It's pushed back a
it
little
is
bit.
pushed back. It looks like it slid. You can see the bolts right here. It basically slid completely this way. So I think that's why it's a little off.
I mean, even like the brake line right here is in pretty good shape, you know?
Yeah, I think it's from the impact in
From
the front.
yeah.
And it went this way a little bit.
But the thing is that there's no damage on it though. Like that's just from the bumper.
Right.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's super interesting. And we did call the dealership and we asked how much a new whole entire frame would be, and you're looking at about $5 grand. Of course, that's going to be way more work to do a whole frame swap. See, the aprons don't seem far off, you know? So interesting.
They're not even off at all.
Let's see how bad these frame rails are off.
They're not off at all.
They're not off at all?
Doesn't make any sense. So the suspension was all good on this side, yeah?
Well, I mean, it was off. It was like pushed back.
Oh, was the wheel off?
No, everything was on.
That's how it came?
Oh, yeah, that's how it came, yeah, just with the wheel on.
just pushed back.
I think somebody threw this on because
somebody-
that's a spare.
Okay, so that makes sense. That was from the rim.
Yeah, the original one, it was off, and it
Yeah,
was off the
so
rim.
yeah, because we're missing our spare, and this is definitely a spare. So you think it happened from the
Yeah,
wheel?
the wheel just went into it, so it's not even a big deal, honestly.
Nice, heck yeah!
Frame rails are straight, aprons are good, so that's kind of just like cosmetic damage. At
Right.
this point.
So what do you think? Just weld to it and then just kind of yank it?
Yeah, probably just weld something to it, put a bracket here, pull it out, and it's gonna be good as new.
So we were actually wrong. The 2023 doors are not the same as all the other ones. I mean, this is a 2019 door and it's completely different. All the body lines, door handle and all just does not fit properly. This is a 23 door out of our local junkyard. This thing matches up perfectly. Look at the body lines, man. That is beautiful.
Hey, that means we installed that cab side correctly.
Exactly. It's perfect. The color too, man. We can change the color if we want. I mean,
Hey,
that's a pretty sick color.
We're gonna be doing a lot of paint work, so
Oh yeah, we're gonna paint the whole entire truck, even like the bed, which bedside, we'll probably stick to that next video, quickly swap that out. But we also got a bunch of parts off of eBay because we're trying to save as much money as possible on this Raptor R. We got a hood, we got headlights, we got a grill, and this color too, look at that. What is that, like a green? That's a pretty
dude.
sick color as well. So there's plenty of options, or we may go black. Anyways, we even got an entire brand new interior that somebody pulled off their Raptor R. And look at that, man. We just swapped those out.
this has a little bit of the red in the background, dude. That's
Red
pretty
background.
clean.
So we're gonna have to swap all the interior, which is gonna look way sicker. We got a lift kit, wheels, cold air, exhaust, bumpers. We got so much sick stuff, and that's what you guys can expect for this Raptor. And we're excited to keep on moving.
But before we go, guys, we're gonna go ahead and go over the details of our newest giveaway. And first thing we're gonna do is actually roll the footage of what these suckers used to look like when they first arrived. Oh my goodness, freshly arrived Jeep Trackhawk right here with less than 4,000 miles.
She's brand new, dude.
Basically brand spanking new,
That
man.
front PPF, somebody took care of this thing. I believe it has ceramic coat on there. Dude, this
Yes,
thing
sir.
is mint. Dude, this is a collectibles item right here. But favorite part is how clean that interior is. Look at that leather right there. You can still smell the dealership. You know what I mean?
It smells brand spanking new. Look at that right there,
Steering
dude.
wheel, 3,800 miles, dude. You cannot find that. That is a rare sight on a Trackhawk,
Dude,
man.
these suckers are becoming more and more rare, and to get one in this condition right here with a brand new paint job, it's a little filthy from the rain, but hey,
She's brand new.
once she cleans up, it's basically brand spanking
Needs a
new.
little wash, but look at that. Got PPF on here. I mean, not one rock chip on this thing, man.
And this is how the Hellcat wide body Charger arrived, looking mint and fresh.
Dude, pretty much identical to the Trackhawk. All black, has
Golly.
PPF in the front, flawless paint, and a little over 4,000 miles. So both pretty much brand new cars, dude.
Absolutely, man. I'm kind of digging these wheels right here, and I'm definitely loving that carbon fiber throughout, dude.
Carbon everywhere. Look at that. Carbon mirrors, carbon side skirt, carbon wing, carbon diffuser. But the best part is this interior, dude. Check out this interior. The only thing that's different between both cars is the peanut butter guts on this thing, which look
Dang.
amazing, man.
Wow, look at that, 4,500 miles right there.
Carbon
Carbon
wheel.
steering wheel. Got a sunroof, of course. Alcantara headliner, dude.
I don't even see that on most cars right there. Carbon dash, everything. This is a fully optioned out car. It looks sick.
So this is what these units look like now in this nice satin black wrap, freshly wrapped. They look so much more meaner. The only thing that we changed about this other than the wrap is a brand new lip, because the old one did have a little splinter on it, but it already has the carbon intake. It's got the full exhaust. This thing sounds so sick. We are gonna change the wheels. We're gonna go with some high gloss black bead locks, some sick ones. That's gonna be coming in the next videos. We are gonna still do a few more changes to both of these things. But for the Trackhawk, it got a lot more changes. It's got the carbon lip right there that looks super sick, carbon intake, carbon wing, which we'll show you guys here in a second, and also they got brand new wheels, tires, and lowering springs, and a full exhaust as well. Dude, this thing sounds pretty dang insane as well. But let's turn these suckers around, show you guys the rear view. We got the tinted tail lights, which also just cleans it up, and then you got these massive Corsa exhaust tips. Just makes it look so mean. So that's the back end of that. Back end of the Charger right there, we got a little bit more aggressive wing. We are gonna try to get the carbon wing where it's a dovetail, and it's gonna be even more aggressive. But there it is right there, guys. We are gonna make a few more changes. Can't wait to show you guys that. These things are only gonna get even more epic, so stay tuned. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.